Good morning, Lightning Leaders, and happy Thursday. I hope you're doing well on this rainy day. I know I'm happy. I was able to comfortably open the windows in my room and let the fresh air in and keep them open overnight because it didn't get too cold, and that just put me in such a great mood. And now I can just listen to the soft rain. It's a calming spring day, I should say. I really don't have any updates this morning. Just a reminder to check the tutorials page on Google Classroom. Just like the Scholastic articles, the tutorial videos have their own section. All you have to do is click on classwork, and then over on the left-hand side, you'll now see an option to click on tutorials. And that'll take you to all of my videos about Clever and IXL and Zearn and Google Classroom. Because I can see on YouTube how many views they've gotten, and they haven't even gotten close to how many kids are in the class. So that tells me a lot of you haven't seen them, and I'm still getting a lot of questions about what you should be doing, and I go over all of it in those videos. So make sure you're checking them out. Especially the Zearn Part 2 one, because a lot of you are not doing your Zearn lessons. You're doing one part of a lesson, and you're doing those 4 parts, and you're doing, in total, maybe a lesson and a half. So you need to really make sure that you are doing everything that's being asked. I'm waiting till the end of the week, so I have 2 full weeks of information, and then I can start going through and seeing who's doing their work, who isn't doing their work, who might have some confusions, who might have some difficulties, and then on Monday I can start trying to troubleshoot that. I wanted to take these 2 weeks to really get these routines established. I'm really happy to say that I've heard from almost everybody, and almost everybody in the class is doing at least something, which is really awesome. And I just want to continue to increase that number to get everyone doing everything they're supposed to be doing. Because I want to make sure that you are best prepared for whenever we get back into the classroom. Because if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're going to be farther behind than you need to be, because we have been doing all of this stuff to keep us ready to go. With that said, let me pull up today's question, because I forgot to do that before I started making the video. And why else would Mr. S do anything, with a plan in place? Let's see here. Today is Thursday. Oh, yeah, this is a good question, especially now that we're stuck inside all day. And my question is, what is something that makes time fly for you? So this is an idiom, which we talked about idioms in our very first book with Paul and Pruneface, where Grandma talked in all those weird sentences, and we talked about how she didn't actually mean what she was saying. There was a different meaning behind the words. So by saying time flies when you're having fun, it means that all of a sudden you're like, whoa, it's been an hour or 2 hours, and it only felt like a couple minutes. So what are some things that make time fly for you? I know one thing for me is definitely playing Minecraft. You set out to do something, like build something or collect something, and the next thing you know, it's been 3 hours. Time just flies. The same thing goes when I'm reading a really good book. When I'm reading a really good book, the time just flies, because I'm really interested in what's going to happen, and I want to just keep reading and reading and reading, and the next thing I know, it's been a couple hours. So those are a couple things that really make me lose track of time. So what are some things that make you lose track of time? Let me know in the comments below, or in whatever other method you're using to contact me with. And I hope you have a great Thursday. I can't wait to see all of you tomorrow in our class Zoom chat. See you guys then.